Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Yachty by Nature. On our last day, we head over to spend time at Scrub Island, where we hang out in the pool, do a little kayaking, and then head over to the other side of the island to check out their private beach. Then we sit down and give you our trip in review, so make sure you watch to the end. And as always, like and subscribe so you're the first to know when we post a new video.
Island, here we are. We made it. I think we're just going to pick up a ball over here at Marina Cay. We got to leave early in the morning, so that'll probably be easier. So we'll be over there to Scrub in a little bit. So gorgeous, we love Scrub. Scrub has a beautiful beach out here. It's where everything kind of goes on. You see the kids jumpy jump, Chance can't wait. And then here's the pool area with a couple swim up bars. He knows how to do it. Good job!
I can literally touch.
On our way to North Beach.
Sissy, I can touch. I can touch.
private beach. 5 people here and Chances has a friend.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
Gotta do scrub, right, Barbs? My favorite, I know I say that about everywhere, but like, I love scrub. I love scrub. I love this view. I love the pool. I think it's clean. Scrub is a spot for me. We're ending our trip at Scrub. I like Soggy Dollar. I like Willie T. Probably my favorite 3, would you say? What are y'all talking about over there? Huh? They're talking about oh, he's telling her a big story. Look. He's telling her a big story. Sissy's dancing. Now they've seen us. They caught us.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
She told me that I'm not enough, and she left me with a broken heart. She fooled me twice and it's all my fault. She cut too deep, now she let me score.
Hello, we're back. So Yachty by Nature here. I'm Chad. This is Barbie, and we hope you've enjoyed the footage that we've had this week, and kind of try to bring you the different experiences from the different islands we visited. So, trip in review, we're going to go ahead and do that. This is our last day, and we're at Scrub Island. We're actually moored over across from Scrub. But so our trip in review, let's start with our boat choice. And we chose on this boat is an FP Fontaine MY6, MY44, same type model. The name of the boat is Felix from Virgin Charter Yachts. So, we chose this boat specifically because we were looking at boats and looking at putting one down here, a similar model, similar size, with similar specs. And we couldn't be more happy. And I'll be honest, let's get into the charter company that we chose, which is Virgin Charter Yachts, which provides a boutique, concierge level service. So if you're going to do this, I would highly recommend them. We've used other companies and they did a fine job, but this far exceeded our expectations this week. And we'll get into some specifics of that, but just basically the scenario is you get onto a WhatsApp chat with several members of the team, and they help you from everything from dining reservations to, if you have an issue, small issue on your boat, or if there's anything that happens, they help you along the way. They're there from the time you book your trip until the time that you literally leave in a taxi on your way to the ferry. So, especially for first timers, I think that would be very, very beneficial on this type of a trip. So, can't say enough good things about that decision. With the company, the boat itself is immaculate. Everything functions as it should. It has a water maker. So when you go into specifics about things you need to look for, water maker is crucial.
Yes.
It's
number one on my list.
Yes. So let's talk about things, that really made this trip so different from our last trip. And I'll tell you, especially with having kids on board. So water
maker.
I mean, water maker, we didn't have to really stop for water once, which when you don't have one, you're stopping, looking where you can tie up and get water and provision. The other thing that this had, which I absolutely loved, was an ice maker. So you have water and now you have ice, so you never have an issue with having enough ice, which was an issue previously with another boat. The other thing I would say is they were trying out some new Wi-Fi this week, and I hope that's what they keep for their boats, because the Wi-Fi really made the trip for us. I know that's crazy to say because of the type of trip, but when you have a 7-year-old, you can't occupy them 24 hours a day, and kids and us, and I need to have my phone for work. So the Wi-Fi made everything. We're sitting here right now in the middle of the water, and he's downstairs watching YouTube, and the Wi-Fi, we were getting great speeds, like up to 20 MPS, and it was just, I can't say enough about the boat itself, all the features it had. It's a 4-cabin, 3-head layout. You could easily fit 8 people on here, but one wouldn't have an ensuite bathroom. As far as that concerned, most of the times we were in port, we were the largest motor boat, charter bareboat there. It has a joystick. So this is an aside for me. The joystick worked great when we were picking up mooring balls, but when we got into the storm and the waves, the joystick was less useful for whatever reason. So I wouldn't rely completely on the joystick, but it's also unusual to get into a storm with 25, 30 mile per hour winds, I would say. I mean, most of the time it's like it is right now, and you're just kind of going through the bay and the channel, and you're fine. I guess unless you were going to go to Anegada, but anyway, so I don't want to get on a tangent about that, but that's just a personal experience of mine. First time really using a joystick. So, ports. Here was our itinerary. We'll go through that day by day. Day 1, we went to Northern Island. We went to snorkel the caves. We went to the Willie T, and then we went to Pirate's Bite for an evening for chance played in the sand, and we had dinner there. I enjoyed that even more than I did the first time with the couples trip. I liked it because our teenager really enjoyed Willie T's during the afternoon. It was really lively. We got some great video of that. Chance didn't really want to snorkel, which was no big deal. We took him to the beach, and it's a great flat beach, and the beach was much better. Last time we didn't go over there to the beach, so we didn't get to that beach and really liked Northern Island. What do you think about that? Anything to add there?
Yeah, I think day 1 was a great day. I think it has a little bit of everything for everybody to keep everybody happy.
Yeah, and the other thing I'll say is we did a sleep aboard the night before at Nanny, and their services were top notch. Another reason I would recommend Virgin Charter Yachts is your embarkation.
Their marina is very, very nice.
Pool,
nice.
Restaurants, bars. The Chance had games to play there. It was like an added night of our vacation we didn't even expect. So, by far, you can see how this is headed, that I would recommend coming back with them. I mean, they've been outstanding. So the other thing I would add, so that was our first 2 nights. Third night, we went to Joost van Dyke. Had a little bit of weather on the way there, got a ball in Great Harbor. Then we dinghied over to, at Yoast. For us, what we want to do is we want Soggy Dollar during the day and White Bay, and then we want night at Foxy's. That was our first time going to Foxy's at night. Lauren's raising her eyebrows. She really enjoyed the singing there, and Chance played the ring game, and just overall that was another highlight. I mean,
the atmosphere was very nice.
Yeah,
we were not expecting that.
Both day and night. Both day and night. So definitely highly recommend that again. That's a must do anybody's trip. Then comes the weather day, and you can't really plan for the weather. We were going to go to Anegada. We had to switch course, and this is you kind of see the video and we tell the story. But let me tell you, 2 major things. The chat group with Virgin Charter Yachts were really beneficial. So when we got underway, we really had some high waves coming. We were planning to try to get back. Once we weren't going to go to Anegada, we were planning to try to either get back to where we are today or go over to Virgin Gorda. Well, the issue was at Sabre Rock, we got a ball. We ordered a ball. However, we lost our hook. And while we were on the way, which, now we've got a dock somewhere. So then we had a slip at Laverick Bay, which they arranged for the Virgin Charter Yachts. Alexia and their group, Jess, they arranged for that slip. They arranged for us to get a hook. Within 10 minutes of docking there, we had a hook, and we had excellent service. There was a little latch wrong with the door. They fixed that. I mean, the technician was there within 5 to 10 minutes of us being there.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of service you get, and I feel like if you're sitting at home worried about doing a trip like this, then you honestly, that's what you have to realize is there's people backing you, and you're not just out here in the Caribbean by yourself. Okay, so
But you do need to be a little knowledgeable about boating.
We've researched, we've researched
tying lines, things like that.
We've researched for years and years, and also, I would say we watch all kinds of channels regarding yachting and boating, and especially around the Virgin Islands, and so we knew exactly where we wanted to go. And so it's a little bit of everything. We actually spent 2 nights at Laverick Bay. The kids liked it there. Plus the Jumbies party was the second night. We had already decided we were going to do the Bass the 4th night, or the 4th day. So we spent extra time at the Bass, which getting into the Bass, my recommendation is to plan extra time at Devil's Bay. It's a beautiful beach, one of the most beautiful beaches you'll run into. So we did that and did the Jumbies party with the fire dancers, and our 7-year-old loved that night. I mean, he loved it. So that was great. We were already docked there. And then this morning we came over to here to the Marina Cay across from Scrub, and we're going to head over to Scrub and use the swimming pools and just hang out there at the beach. Hopefully they still have their trampoline and all that set up, and we'll have an exciting day and then go home tomorrow. And but that was our trip. Anything else you want to add?
I think you pretty much covered it.
Basically, kid-friendly, or are you going to go with couples and party? And I think the itinerary probably would change. If you're going with couples and you really want a lively atmosphere, you're going to spend more time at places like the Willie T, or maybe go to Cane Garden Bay or even more time at Joost Van Dyke. Obviously, those are real lively places. Family places, more so like the Bass, Sabre Rock, laid back, North Sound, Anegada is probably both. Definitely want to get to Anegada our next trip. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Yachty by Nature.